to ask questions. Because if you don't ask questions, you can't assume what the person need. Therefore, you have to ask questions. And usually in my experience, asking questions has really led to a sale. What I took from the gentleman here, and I agree with him 100%, is trying to convince people. I actually hate that word because I don't want anyone to ever try to convince me of doing anything. Educate me, share with me what you have, and let me decide if this is what I want. So I like the way he broke down the convincing versus selling. With Atomy, in my humble opinion, I don't think we have to sell. I really don't think we have to sell because these are the products. For me, there's a difference between selling and buying. People buy toothpaste. People buy laundry stuff. People buy all of their basic needs. There are certain things that we have to sell, like insurance, for an example. I'm an insurance professional, and you have to sell insurance. But again, as an insurance professional, do I convince people to buy insurance? No, I don't. I educate them. I help them to decide what is the proper, because insurance is not a one size fit all. So you talk to them, you educate them, you ask them questions so that you can help them to buy the proper insurance for them. So I like the fact that he mentioned that don't convince people. There's a big difference between convincing and selling. And there's a big difference, again, in my humble opinion, in selling and buying. People buy stuff, but we have to sometimes sell certain products or certain services. And that's my take on that. Thank you.
Yeah, well said. Okay, Freedom, because I'm not seeing Miss Sylvia's hand. So go ahead, Freedom.
Okay. I wanted to know if someone can talk about the benefits of the toothpaste when you get a moment. You don't have to do it now. I also wanted to know, do we have to qualify before we get paid? Or how soon are we able to get paid once we come into the business?
Okay, we'll touch on that after. Go ahead, Miss Sylvia.
Okay, Miss Sylvia. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Miss Sylvia.
Yes. Sometimes I was wondering, looking into myself rather, and wondering if I am imposing my beliefs on people. But then I found a strategy. I had some extra toothbrushes and toothpaste. And last week, Sunday, as a matter of fact, I went to the dollar store and I bought 3 small gift bags and 3 cards and fixed them up nicely. And we have 3 pastors. So I missed Father's Day. So I gave them, packaged them nicely and gave them to these pastors. So I'm just waiting to get the results, hopefully on Sunday. So, and before that, I had given one of my church sisters, so as a matter of fact, 2 of them, the toothpaste and toothbrushes, and they love them. So tomorrow, all being well, as I said before, I'm supposed to be meeting with one of the church sisters. So, and I was looking to Miss Novlet at the body lotion, and I'm looking at my sister. She's sort of, away. So I was going to use it, and then I'm going to show it to her, what it looks like on my skin, and in comparison to what it doesn't look like, and see what the result is. So those are the strategies that I'm trying to use right now. See the result that I'm going to get.
Okay. Good. Keep us informed.
I surely will.
And you should always take before and after photos so you can have it to show as well.
Yes, all right. I will. Thanks.
Like if you come across someone that's gonna try the lotion and you take photos of before, so you can,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Miss Brenda,
Yes, good morning.
morning.
The toothbrush, it has gold. I wanted to know about how do they get the gold in the bristles? Because I was sharing the information about the gold bristle toothbrush, and they were saying, well, it must cost a mint. You know, it must be very expensive, but of course I know it's not. So I wanted to, to understand how they actually get gold into the bristle. Do you know? Because I've searched online the videos and all, but um, it it doesn't really clarify that part.
They have a technology that infuses, it's like a, a gold powder. Gold can be pulverized into a very, very fine powder. And so it's a powdered gold that is infused into the bristles. And the bristles are actually very, very soft. So that's basically how they do it now. I would love to go to the factory and watch the process. As a matter of fact, if you ever get to go to Korea, you will be able to go. They do allow visits where you can see exactly how they do a lot of the things that they do. So, but I know that it is a gold. It's a powder that is infused that adheres into and goes into the bristle itself. So I don't know if that helps you.
Yeah. I guess the thing, if it's 99.9 and it's I mean 99.9 gold, it's like why is it so affordable?
Okay, let's explain that. The company is absolute quality, absolute pricing. So
Right.
example, the toothbrush. Let's start with the Hemoheme. Hemoheme used to be sold only to the rich. In the US, Hemoheme was $750. So we're getting high-end product here for less. And the reason why they are affordable at this price is because he would go to the manufacturer and say, hey, instead of you just selling your product to just a limited group of people, let me take your product globally. So now that it's being sold globally, they can afford to lower the price compared to Hemoheme only being sold to the rich here in the US or in Korea or wherever at $750 in the US for a box, and there were way less in it. But now because it's being sold globally, they can afford to lower the price because it's being sold all across the globe to anyone that's interested in purchasing it. So they're not losing, they're actually making way more money now than they were making ever before, just being sold to a limited group of people.
And can I say
Sorry.
something?
Yeah.
Too? Yeah. In the cosmetic industry, almost every company is using gold. They put gold in facial masks, gold in lotions, gold. They're using gold. And they do it because of the benefit, the bacterial and viral benefit, right? And all of the other, gold has a lot of health benefits. And so it's being used worldwide. So, there are facial masks that have gold, and we have a facial mask that has gold in it.
Right.
If you think about the millions and millions of individual masks, packets of masks, or individual toothbrushes that have gold in it, apparently it's the numbers. For one thing, like Nublet just said, it's the numbers. You sell things by numbers. If you are only selling to a few people, it's going to cost more. But the more people you sell it to, the It decreases the cost. So it's very cost effective to do it. So you might, so you're thinking, oh, gold, how can they afford gold? But it's the numbers. And Atomy is not the only company that is putting gold in products. They're the only ones that I know of that have it in the toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
Because of its ability to kill the bacteria and the viruses that exist in our mouths. And so, which is very innovative of them to do it that way. But it's in masks, facial masks, it's in makeup, it's in a lot of products. Most companies worth their salt have latched on to this technology. And because of the value of gold, the health benefits that are found in gold. The Atomy has been very innovative in putting it in a toothbrush. And as I said, it's a powder. It gets really refined. So the more refined it is, it can be stretched out, but it still has the same weight of the carrot viability to it.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And also, there is a video on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's still there. The company showed this particular company that makes the toothbrush, had Atomy not gotten involved with them, they would have gone under because they were only selling to the rich and they were only making so much toothbrush monthly. So this particular toothbrush that we have here, this is made only to be marketed to the rich, but Atomy got on board and teamed up with them and actually helped to expand their factory, invested in the company, and now they're here, they survive. So we're not just bringing company products as well. They help that company to survive. They help that company by giving them the money to expand and to do better. And now they're still here with us. The video is out there. I remember watching that.
Yeah, I saw that video. It's amazing.
It was very impressive.
If you know the name, I would definitely appreciate that one.
Just go to YouTube and just Google on any products. The videos are there. But
yeah, I did. I did go and and did the toothbrush, for the toothbrush, and I saw the company that makes it, but that information part wasn't in there.
Well, it may be in the back office. It may be in there because I remember being at a one-day seminar with our CEO, Hangel Park, and he was discussing it. I mean, it's it's something that's pretty much discussed throughout Atomy. So it may be on some of our company videos. You could find. I mean, you just have to search for it.
Yeah, and
there's probably more than one.
Yes. And if you're new to the company, my screen is showing. So let me show you how you would get to the back office. There's a ton of videos back there. And then I see Miss Valerie and one other hand raised. So are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so right here by the shopping mall, this little arrow button here, when you put your mouse over it, you see it opens up. So you would go to ch.atomy right here.
Okay.
And it opens sometime this morning. Let's try it again. Okay. And it will take you over here to this. And there are lots of videos back here. Success Academy, our CEO talking members. So just come back here and watch the videos. It might be in this area here. Then over here is where you have company profile video marketing, ABR system, 8-step to success, product resource. Right here, this area here I share a lot is where you can get PDF or PowerPoint presentation on the different products we have. As you see, the list goes on and on. It keeps populating and it keeps going. As Maria said, this product, this skincare product right here has gold in it as well. This is another one of our product right here, 24 karat gold infused as well in this skincare. So it's not just the toothpaste we have that has gold in it. This skincare also has gold infused in it. And if you guys have not tried this skincare, I do recommend you try it. It is amazing. So Miss Valerie, and then I have to go answer the question that that young lady asked in regards to the toothpaste. So go ahead, Miss Valerie.
Oh no, it's okay, Novelet. I was actually gonna. Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 second, 1 second. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I was actually gonna share exactly what you just said regarding the videos being in on YouTube. I was trying to look for one in particular, but I couldn't find it. That
Okay.
that talks about the toothbrush and its benefits and how it was made, etc. So, but you answered the question, so I'm good. Thank you.
Welcome. And Igor again.
Yes, I was gonna jump a little bit to another product to show how the company stand behind every product, every company that they're dealing with. I don't know if you guys remember the noodle company.
Right.
That the noodle company burned down. The facility burned down. Atomy built that facility back for them to the top of the art facility that's producing our noodle for us. So the company stand strongly behind everything that they put out for us. We have to do our part, meaning that we have to do our own research. We have to check the videos. There's a ton of videos out there. I tell everybody on YouTube, you have to do our part. It's not just you. Everybody has to do something. It's your own business, remember. And if you're not doing the business, that's fine. But if you're doing the business, you have to do a lot more research than you think you have to do. Coming on those parts is great, but we have to do more for ourselves to help ourselves better and the clientele that we're gonna have. So when they ask us questions, we be able, if you cannot answer, pull up the video and show them the video. Or send them the video so they could listen to it. And if that doesn't do much, then it's not the time for them. Maybe you could talk to them another time, you know? Because like the book says, no, you're gonna get a lot of no's, but they wanna dissect the product. They wanna dissect the product, I'm gonna send you, go to Google, Google the product, read it for yourself, and then get back to me. That's
Thank
it.
you, Mr. Igor.
We don't have
Very
to
good.
waste a lot of time with people.
Very good.
Yeah.
Because most of the product that's in the supermarket, there's a lot of commercial. We don't, our commercial is our mouth and what we use it for. So if we don't talk about what we have and know about what we have, then you cannot tell somebody what you have. And if you're not using it, you cannot tell somebody about it because they're gonna ask, did you use it? And you cannot say no if you're talking about it. So if you didn't use it, don't talk about it. Use product, talk about product that you use. It's gonna make it much easier for yourself and everybody else. Don't throw 10,000 product at somebody. Start with one and then take it from there. And that's why I tell people we have to learn to buy the catalog. If you cannot buy the catalog, I think we have the PDF. Download the PDF. It has all the prices. Don't be afraid to show the PDF to somebody with the prices. You said, this is my price, this is your price. You got to be strong about your price. And if they don't want to join, then this is what you're going to pay. They may not have the retail price anymore, but you could charge maybe 30% or 20% over the retail price of the product for you, the wholesale price.
Yeah.
That's it. We try to make this thing too hard. It's not too hard. I'm not on top. I'm all around the bottom. I'm a sales master. But we have to make it as simple as we can. If somebody comes to you and share something with you, are you gonna push them away or are you gonna take the info? And then you say, okay, I'll let you know. Same thing for our product. I know you're using toothpaste. I would like for you to try this. Give it away. We have to learn to give stuff away to attract people towards what we have. We have to spend money in our business to make it grow. Talk is good, but sharing the product with somebody is even better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Very well said. And Mr. Igor is right. We have to take the time to learn about our product, to go find the information. When I started, like Maria and all, we were on YouTube. I went through YouTube. Let me see what videos here on this product. A lot of the information you see me share, I found some testimonies on YouTube that was unbelievable, like in regards to the hemoheme, the toothpaste. Actually, I'm going to pull up some of those toothpaste testimonial and show you guys. If you Google, people post lots of articles that they write themselves in regards to the product. Some of the articles you see me share in regards to the product, I found from Googling. And let me tell you, people are going to Amazon and buying our product line. And they have no one that they're speaking to. They go on there, they see it, and they buy it. So, guys, it's the same product we're selling. Don't let it be so technical. Like for the lady that asked about the toothbrush, make that information yours. Don't go technical with your customers, because when you become too technical, then they're going to want to go deep dive in research. I have learned that over the years. Just share the toothpaste. It's on the screen. It helps with all the different things that it tells you there on the screen. That's all I give to people. Actually, I don't even do that. I just give them the toothbrush and the toothpaste and let them experience it. Use the toothbrush, use the toothpaste. No one has ever come back to me and asked me, how did they get the powder on it? They just love the toothbrush. So we want to keep it as simple as possible. As they say, keep it simple, stupid. Just give the toothpaste, give the toothbrush. People use it, they fall in love with it, they come back and say, how do I get it? That's the only question they ever ask me. No one asks me, how did they get that on there and all? So make that information for you only because you're curious about it, but don't go sharing all that with your customers. Because in all the years, no one has ever asked me anything like that. So we want to just keep it simple. I see you, Mr. Benjamin. And as Igor said, share the product. You can make your own samples. I make samples of the body lotion. I get those small 3-ounce bottles. I pour some, and I don't even fill that all the way. I give samples of the dishwashing detergent. I give samples of the powder laundry detergent. I just put it in that very, very small, I think it's like 3-inch Ziploc bag. And I put like 4 scoops in there.
The laundry sheets,
Yeah, you can share all those products because you have to.
the patches.
Yes. The vitamin C, all those things. Make a little, Maria does an excellent job of, she's really good at putting little packages together and she makes it so pretty. I'm like, next time I'm going to do it, I'm going to have Maria walk me through it. And she put her little things together and she give out.
Or Miss Sylvie just was saying how she gave those little packets to her to the gentleman.
Yeah. So that's what you guys do. You guys hear me talk about my distributor that passed. He signed up. I signed him up that day and he ordered product. And let me tell you, when they came in, he started putting packages together. And he made a list of all his friends. He lived in North Carolina. That's how I have all those customers in North Carolina, even though he's gone. And he would say, okay, today I'm going to go out in outlet and I'm giving out 10 packages today. So I'm just going to text you the name and phone numbers of the people I share with, and then you can take it from there. And let me tell you, he was registering people like crazy from just putting those packages together and dropping them off with friends and family. He didn't have any big conversation. He just said, hey, I'm starting this new business. And here it is. I want you to sample these products and let me know what you think. And he gave them my number, but I called the people the moment he texted me. I reached out to them and say, hey, I built that relationship with them. And majority of those people registered from him just putting those packages together. And he did the laundry detergent, dishwashing liquid, fabric softener. He did toothpaste. I think he spent too much money in putting his packages together, but that's how he wanted to do it. And he put like, I think he had like 6, 7 different products in each basket that he put together. But he got the customers. So we need to share our products so people can experience it.
Right, and you can do a neighborhood drop. You can do like everybody lives on your street. Just put a little packet together, take it to the door. Hi, I'm your neighbor. Welcome to the neighborhood. If they're new, and put the washing powder sheet in there, a little bit of the dishwashing detergent, some vitamin C, a toothpaste, and a toothbrush, and say, hey, I'm going to come back in a few days and see. You can tell me how you liked everything. Please try it.
Yeah.
Put a little explanation, short little explanation, explaining the benefits of each item, and there you go. And just you can talk. Monday you do your street. The next day you do the next street. The next day you do the cul-de-sac. Or if you're living in an apartment building, do 1 floor in your building or 2 floors or whatever. Just do it.
Yeah.
You gotta just do it.
Yeah. And we're talking to ourselves too, because I kind of stopped doing that, and I'm here saying I need to get back on track with that. So then there's Mr. Benjamin, then Gabrielle, then Freedom, and then I have to go to the toothpaste for the young lady that asked about the toothpaste. So 1, 2, go ahead.
And let me just say this right quick, Nonalette, too.
Go ahead.
Now that you can use a QR code,
oh yes,
you can just put that on the flyer or on your business card where they can go directly into your website and purchase.
Oh. Okay, great. Oh, Mr. Benjamin, I forgot about Miss Mason. Okay, guys. So after Miss Gabrielle and Freedom, let's see if that's what Mr. Benjamin wants to remind me about. Then so Benjamin, Miss Gabrielle, Freedom. Then I'm going to touch on the toothpaste that she asked about, and then we can have Miss Mason go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Benjamin.
Okay, good morning, everybody. That was great, what you just said about sharing the product, putting the product into a package and bundling it, as well as putting a little description of each product, and also putting the QR code or your information on there. That was great. My vision is what you have already iterated, and my goal is to do the same thing, is to share the products that I have used and give my little testimony of it. And my goal is to do more sharing, as well as do this package. My vision is around my church, we have a apartment, and we have our brothers and our sisters, congregating there. And I'm praying and asking God, how do I reach them? How do I reach them? And I'm looking at, like you said, small packages with them. And of course, toothpaste, everybody uses toothpaste, and they need a toothbrush. So that is my goal, is to share, have the QR code on there. And I would need some help on what does the packet look like, and who has done it, and what size do they use, what Ziploc pack. If we could do a workshop on how to package your product to share, that would be a good thing for us to learn. Duplication is the key. And if we all could duplicate it, that would help us, grow our business as well. So I like this conversation that we're having on growing our Atomy products. So thank you.
You are welcome, welcome. And yeah, that's a good idea. Right, Maria? We can do that.
Absolutely, we could definitely do that.
And then after we go to the whole step of what to do, we need to do like a all-out massive action like a 30-day thing, we should do something like that.
Right.
Because we do that on my other call. We do that 30-day challenge as well. Okay, so Miss Gabrielle and then Freedom, and then we'll stop for the feedback. And I love it. You guys are communicating. I absolutely love it. Go ahead, Miss Gabrielle.
Okay, good morning, everybody. So I wanted to intervene first, giving my impression on what the speaker, what you showed us. The part that I caught is that he was saying when you are talking about your projects, you must show the enthusiasm. And the impression that you give to the person you share with is in fact speaking even more than anything else. The positive feedback that yourself you are communicating is the one already selling the product or exciting the product, the client or the person you are sharing with. And so it brings us back to the importance of buying the product ourselves, using it ourselves. So there's no better way of speaking about something than um, buying it and using it yourself, having your life own experience to communicate. That's what I wanted to share. The second thing I wanted to know if our products are sold on the market. I know some other companies have been preventing us from paying the products on the market, like on Amazon, things like that. So there were lots of testimonials, bad testimonials from people who bought on the market, and some died. So my question is, do those products that they find on Amazon, like the toothpaste and children, is it on Amazon? Is it on Amazon or something like that? They find it, or is it still okay and true that they have to go through us to be able to access the products? Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, in regards to the products being on Amazon, the company is trying to stop it, but distributors, they have a mind of their own. They are not adhering to what they signed when they came on board. So they are still selling now. I know, was it last year, Maria, or the year before?
I think I saw last year.
I think it was 6 distributors, they lost their distributorship. And I believe there was a Crown Master in that.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely was.
And they
Do not put this stuff on Amazon.
the company reached out to them. They got several notifications to stop. So they were warned time and time again, and they continue to. I think what they're doing is putting some type of tracking on the products, especially on Hemoheme. So I think it was about 6. They actually posted, the names were posted that are no longer a part of the business. That is very sad for the little
The
money.
member IDs were posted.
Yeah, their ID. Think about it. You work so hard to get all the way up to Crown Master for the little money you're making on Amazon, you lose your business. Was it really worth it? So I'm sure they're still working on finding those individuals that selling the product on Amazon. And I'm sure we will see another name of list at some time because they're very, very actively pursuing those individuals because they do not want their products on Amazon. So as of now, we have no control over it. But
I'm sorry. May I say something?
Yeah.
If you buy your Hemoheme, there's 2 barcodes in the box. There's a tiny one and there's a big one. The big one is the regular barcode. The tiny one is the barcode that the company put on the box to track who's buying those products.
Mm-hmm.
So if you never pay attention to that, do that and you will see.
Yeah. So they're tracking them down because they do not want their products on Amazon because his goal is to be Amazon's biggest competitor. So why would he want his products on Amazon? But unfortunately, it's there right now. So I just let my people know, when you buy on Amazon, you don't know what you're getting. It could be expired, it could be the imitation. When you buy it through me, which is coming directly from the company, you're getting the authentic product. You don't have to worry about expiration. You don't have to worry about it being an imitation, or I just let my people know that. And just leave it there. So Freedom, you're last, and then we go to covering the toothpaste, and then we'll invite Miss Mason. Go ahead.
Okay, two things I wanted to know. Oh, is it my turn or?
139.
Go ahead, Freedom.
Okay, I just wanted to know, can someone please tell me about the ethereal patch? Like, what is it? I did try researching and looking for that information. I did not go on YouTube, but I did go in our on our website to see what it was. It didn't really give any explanation to what it is. And also, can someone just suggest what would you put a sample of toothpaste in? Like, what type of container?
Oh no, the toothpaste, you cannot put it in anything. We do have, let me show you quickly on the toothpaste. Maria, while I'm pulling this up, can you answer on the patch? It's a pain patch.
And what was the question about the pain patch?
She wanted to know what it was because there's nothing on it.
Okay. Well, what it is you get, I think it's like $36. I'm not sure about the price, but it's you get a box and it has 11 different packets in it. And each packet has 5 pain patches. The pain patches are used for people who are having chronic pain, lung pain that they have all the time. It's good for backs, for knees, for headaches, for
Oh, wow. You're breaking up. Did we lose her? Okay. All right.
It
So
sound like we did.
you need them.
We lost you.
Well,
Can you start over, Novette?
okay. Okay, I'm in the car, so we're going through dead zones here. Okay, so yeah, the pain patches, very good product. They sell like hotcakes, really, because a lot of people have a lot of chronic pain because people have inflammation. Okay,
yes.
so you can use them on your body. They adhere to your body. They have like a pull-off paper. You pull that off, and then you apply it and adhere to your part of your body that's aching or you have a pain. It's for people with chronic pain, and it has menthol, it has peppermint and turpentine in it, a eucalyptus, peppermint and turpentine in it. And those have been shown to reduce pain, to help to calm down that inflammation. So they sell really good. They actually sell like drugs. If you can find people that need them, they work better than lidocaine. There are a lot of lidocaine patches. I remember my brother, who was a veteran, he was having some issues in his leg when he was in the VA hospital, and they were using their patches, which were supposed to be the best, but they were nothing compared to our pain patches. So they're really, really good. And when we first, there was a time when you could hardly get them because they were selling like hotcakes. So, but they're really good to use. I like to always have some handy. As a matter of fact, right now, I only have like 1 packet, and I think I got about 2.5 of the actual patches in there. And I'm like, what happened to all my patches? So basically, I gave them away. Now you can sell them too. You can sell them individually because I've sold them for like $5 each, right? So that's what, $155. You pay your price for them. You pay under $50 for them, that you can make a good profit off of it too. It's always good. You can put, if you're going to do them, if you're going to take them out of their individual 5-pack packet, then you want to make sure that you go to Amazon and you buy these little air-free packets that you can buy for like $18. And then you can seal them up because you want to make sure that they don't lose their potency. If they're left out in the air, you don't seal it up properly, it could lose its potency. So you want to make sure they stay potent. But you can do that. I've done that, and I break them down. I've broken them down when I'm giving them out as samples. I'll break down the 5-pack, and I'll put them in a little one of those vacuum seal packets that you get from Amazon, that I got from Amazon. And then I'll put a label with all of my contact information on there. But again, like I said before, now that we have the QR code, you can just put your QR code on there. If you don't know how to do a QR code, you can go to Canva, sign up with Canva. They have an excellent platform where you can create anything, including QR codes, and it'll have all your information. They can go in directly and buy. Now, when I've done events, what I've done is we always take pain patches to our events. And, we just ask people, hey, people out there at a festival or whatever it is, we'll have someone go out and bring people back to our table who have pain, who walking with a crutch. They just ask them, hey, are you having a pain? If you are, come over to our table. We'll slap a pain patch on that area and then say, come back, and let us know how you're doing. They'll come back and then, hey, they want to buy right there on the spot. So you can have some right there on the spot to sell, or you can just have them order right online right there. Because usually with these pain patches, you're going to see immediate results, probably within about 10 to maybe 20 minutes. So I hope that helped you.
Yeah, and what is the shelf life of the patch? Meaning, how long does it
Now we
last?
can pull it up and look on the back of the box, and it should tell you most of the, from what I've seen with most of the products in Atomy, it's usually about 24 months, 2 years.
No,
But
no.
you can look it up.
No, I'm talking about as far as on the
Oh, when you
client.
wear it,
Yeah.
okay. Now it tells you not to keep it on for over 2 or 3 hours, but
Yeah.
I've kept it on longer than that. I've kept it on longer than that without any problem. The only thing I can say, if it's an older person, because older skin is much more fragile because it's thinner, you want to, when you pull it off, you want to like hold the skin really taut and then take it off. It's not going to hurt, but then some, people are sensitive, especially when you're dealing with elderly people. A lot of times they do have a lot of aches and pains. So, you just got to be careful. Now, I've known people that have taken showers with it on and they say, yeah, I kept it. I love it. And I just kept it on in the shower, and I'm okay, that's your choice. But on the packet, it's going to say 2 to 3 minutes. So what I also do is when I'm putting them in my individual vacuum sealed packets to give a sample, on the back of the box itself is a description of what it does and what's in it. I make a photocopy of that and print it out, and I put copies of it in each one of those little individually packets that I'm creating. Do that, so as well as your information. I put a sticker again with my contact information, and I don't ever give anybody anything without getting their contact information and the best time to reach out to them.
Oh, thank you for that, Maria. Also, guys, you can use the pain patch. You can cut it down to size that you need. You can put it over your nostril if someone has, stuffy, can't breathe properly. People have put it in their shoes. I mean, people have done much with it.
Oh yeah, if you're having problems sleeping at night, you can just apply some to the bottom of your feet.
Yep.
If you've got congestion, put some on your chest and on your back. On the kids, they've got congestion. So it's a lot you can do with it. The only thing now, if you're oily, it's not going to adhere to the oil, to an oily body. So make sure that you're not oily.
Yeah, clean that area. Also, you can put it on the back of your neck. If you have pain back there with your neck, you can do a lot with it. It's very versatile, and you can cut it. So you can cut it down to whatever size you need.
Okay.
And use it. I mean, people have done so much with this patch. It's unbelievable.
So I know you said that you keep it on for, is it 2 to 3 hours or 2 to 3 minutes?
Hours. But-
Okay, and
Remember, people have slept with it on.
okay.
So it's not gonna hurt you if you keep it longer. I have actually kept it all night.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is I want to know how long does it last for the, not last as in it itself, but in its effectiveness for stopping the pain.
The effects of it.
Yeah, the
I believe
pain. Like
that varies. Yeah,
I
that
didn't hear.
varies. It varies depending on the person. That
Okay.
varies depending on the person and what their condition is. Now, if you got something that you know you need to get treatment for, or you need to change your diet, or you need to be taking him or something, but if you just got ongoing pain, because I have one of my customers that has ongoing pain from an auto accident she had years ago. She just keeps it because her pain kind of comes and goes. It is not a cure all. It is definitely not a cure all. But then you have people who use it and their pain never comes back, or they, haven't had a need for it anymore. So it just depends. A lot of times inflammation is fleeting. It will come and go. Sometimes it shows up when you least expect it. You wake up and it's like, oh my God, my lumbago or my whatever that is. I never knew what that was, but I used to say it all the time on the Jackie Gleason show. And I'm showing my age now. But anyway, pain can come and go. And your knee you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden your knee hurts. Like, why is my knee hurting? And it's hurting so bad and it's excruciating. And you put a pain patch. You put the patch, one in the front and one in the back of your knee. Try to get it all the way around there, and it'll take away, in most cases that I've heard of, because we got a lot of testimonies. If you come on the Thursday nights, you'll hear a lot of testimonies. And if you go into that archive, you'll see that YouTube archive. You'll see all kinds of testimonies for just about every product that we have.
All right, thank you, Maria. So in regards to the toothpaste and how you share it, these are the small ones that we mentioned that you share. It's $6. These are 50 grams and you get 4 in the pack. So you spend $6 and you get 4 in this box. And these are the ones we buy and share. So if you buy 2 boxes, then you get 1 pack of toothbrush because there's 8 toothbrushes to a box. So typically I buy 2 of these, I buy 1 box of toothbrush. If I buy 4 of these, I buy 2 toothbrushes. So this is how we share the toothpaste. And then you go back and then you have the toothbrush, the regular size toothbrush here that we normally buy. That's the $22. So this is not the one you share. You don't want to share this because they'll be using this for a long time before they come back to you ready to purchase. And you asked about the toothpaste and then we're done and we go to Miss Mason. So it shows cavity, plaque, tartar, bad breath. It takes care of gum disease. It does remove the plaque and the tartar over a period of time. It whitens your teeth. It also helps with gingivitis, any type of challenge that you're having with your mouth. If you have receding gums, I've had testimonies of that. When you go to the dentist, they're normally measuring your gum to see where you're at. And I've had actual testimonies coming back to me from going to the dentist, and the dentist is in awe that there's no receding going on anymore. There was a testimony of a young lady who talked about she wasn't able to keep her dentures in because, of course, her gum was receding so badly. But then she started using the toothpaste and the toothbrush. And lo and behold, as it started to build her back up, she was able to get her dentures in. So this toothpaste is truly remarkable. So it's not just that we have Hemoheme that does the job. The toothpaste does the job. The toothbrush makes a difference. The body lotion, all our products really does work. It's truly amazing. So I'm going to share this flyer as I'll let Miss Mason go ahead and share her story, and then at the end, I'll come back and share some of these flyers that you guys can screenshot. I'm going to save the one for the toothpaste, and I'm going to share some before and after photos of people's mouth before the toothpaste and after, so you guys can have those as well.
Can I share
Okay.
just a couple of fun facts about our toothpaste?
Mhm.
Okay, guys. Some of the guys have actually used the toothpaste to shave.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they have the smoothest shave they ever got in their lives. And how about if you have a toe fungus, you can use it to clear out that fungus. So those are the two fungus about our toothpaste. Back to you, Noah.
Yeah, so you can use it for a lot. I've known one of my customers use it on her face. She said she put it on her face, she let it sit for a while, she washed that face off, and her face was so smooth. I said, what would possess you to do that? She said, I don't know. I just felt like trying it. And she absolutely loved the way it made her skin feel. So our products are very versatile. It's just playing around with it and see what's going to happen when you try it. So yeah, toothpaste is
That's part of our intuitive nature that we also have to remember is to listen within, because the body knows what you need and what you need it for. We just got away from listening,
yeah.
So I think coming back to that as well, because when you talk about a man put it on his face to shave, she put it on her face to for whatever reason she put it on her face for. But then, your body knows the chemical makeup of what's inside of those products, So yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
I think we've had someone that put it on for insect bites too, and for burns. They use the toothpaste for that as well. So there's just a lot because it's propolis. And I know propolis is in a lot of wound care products on the market as well. I see Miss Florence hands raised, Florence M, and that's it. Then we have to have Miss Mason. Go ahead, Miss Florence.
Okay, I just want to give a testimony regarding the toothbrush and the toothpaste. I think I did last time. So I had problem with my gums. I wanted to do braces, but then my dentist said because of the gum disease, I cannot put braces on. So he referred me to a specialist who is an orthodontist. So since 2008, I've been going there. And then, I have also pockets, like, when you eat, the food goes in between your teeth, whatever. Yeah. So they were measuring them, those pockets goes like 8, 7, 6, 5. So when I was given a sample of this toothpaste by Florence Lindo, I started using it and the toothbrush. So I had I think 3 days after I got the toothpaste, I went to the orthodontist, and then he checked. He said, "Oh, your numbers are very bad, so we recommend you do the surgery, and it's like $16,000." I'm like, "No way, I'm gonna do the surgery." So he said, "You have been having this issue for a long time, so it looks like it's not, it's not going away." So they used to give me some fluids to flush and all those kind of things. So I said, okay, I'll keep on trying to brush and, floss like 3 times a day now. I have to floss 3 times a day. So he gave me another day after 2 weeks to go and do deep cleaning. So he did deep cleaning, and then he gave me 3 weeks to wait and go for the checkup. So during that time, I was using this toothpaste and toothbrush. And when I went there, he checked all my numbers were 0, 2, 3. The highest was 4, because that area was so deep, like it was 9. So it came back to 4. So, and I told him I have a secret. He was like, "Oh, I think because you were flossing 3 times a day, it helps, and then keep on doing whatever you're doing." I'm like, "No, I have this toothbrush and toothpaste." So I showed him. Actually, I went with a sample to give him as a present, but he refused it. And he was like, oh no, this is only marketing. Don't use the toothbrush, it's not good. It's only they just want to make money. You have to use this one. Yes, this is only recommended toothbrush. I'm like, I've been using this for so many years and I never had any change. And this is only for even 1 month. And look, my numbers, they changed. So you're telling me to stop using it? I don't believe you. So I told him, okay, just check the toothpaste. So he said, okay, if it's hard, then don't use it, but it should be soft. So I put it on his thumb and then he tested. He said, okay, the toothpaste is okay, but don't use toothbrush. So for me, I just ignored him. I'm continuing using the toothbrush. To be honest with you, my teeth, I even feel it in my mouth and all those gaps are closing and my gums are really good, like back to normal. So it really works. This product works. That's all I wanted to share.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. So guys, if you've never tried the toothpaste and toothbrush, put that in your shopping cart. Make it your next purchase. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now, Miss Mason, the floor is yours. Is she here?
Okay, I'm actually getting off an elevator. Hopefully I don't disconnect. I'm gonna make sure I got one floor to go. So maybe when the doors open, it may disconnect, but just give me 1 second here. I apologize. I thought I would have been
That's okay. I
at
forgot
the
I was
top.
supposed to bring you forward. So thank you, Miss Valerie, for that.
Okay, so I am off. I'm gonna just take a little seat right here. First of all, I want to thank you all for allowing me to share. Thank you, Benjamin, to feel like it's even worthy of hearing. Definitely very excited about Atomy and where I am in this company and those that I'm helping to see the vision here. And I want to say my background is dentistry. I worked in a dental office since I was 13, and I absolutely love the toothbrush and the toothpaste. As a matter of fact, it was 15 years ago when I was first introduced to Atomy by a young lady at one of the ministries that I would attend, a Korean lady, and she shared with me, sold me a toothbrush, and she did not share with me the opportunity to own my own wellness mall and to grow a business. And years later, in February 2024, I met another Korean lady who actually sold me the opportunity and gave me a toothbrush. And so it was just the opposite. But I tell you, it's been just a joy being here, being a part of this company. But one of the things that I had to do was just overcome some hurdles, just learning the products and understanding the business model and just building out this network. And of course, there were moments of doubt and setbacks. But I just reminded myself of the bigger picture. Persistence became my mantra. I embrace the challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. And I realized that you have to have the right mindset and strategic actions. And so I focused on building genuine relationships based on trust and integrity. And I just consistently shared the value of Atomy's products and the business opportunity. And of course, being patient and persistent, understanding that growth takes time. And I continue to educate myself, and I lean very heavily on the mentors. And we have some very successful leaders here already. And I realized I didn't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. All I had to do was do what they said do. Sometimes I didn't always agree with them, but I knew that they could see a lot further ahead than I could see. And so whatever they said do, I did it. Sometimes I question when they say put them on your left, and I say, well, why not put them on the right? And they say, no, you need to put them on the left. That's what I did. So I just, thank them for the guidance and all that they pushed me to do this business. Because initially I wasn't going to do this business. I was a network junkie in a sense that it seemed like every time something new would pop up, we was always looking to follow that shiny object, and we would make money in what we were doing, but the opportunity it didn't last, and we knew why it didn't last because the same model that we have here, we didn't find that anywhere else, but the fact that this company doesn't cost, any money for people to come to the table, and they can just, order when they get ready what they want, no pressure there. It just became something that I knew that I wanted to do. And so it did, becoming a diamond didn't just happen overnight. It was a series of small wins, helping my first few customers, mentoring new team members and seeing them succeed. And each milestone just fueled my motivation to push even further. And so one of my most rewarding aspects really has been the community and the support, just working with a few like-minded individuals who share a vision of success and service. And, supporting each other has just created a positive environment where everybody can win. And I love this company. I love the products, and the opportunity is just the opportunity that I had been looking for all along. It's just that if the lady would have told me about it 15 years ago, instead of selling me a toothbrush and not selling me on the opportunity, had she sold me on the opportunity, I probably would be an imperial master by now. But again, is success is a journey, not a destination. And so every step forward, I realize is a victory. And so I just want to bring a lot of people along with me that happen to see the vision, like I see it. And I just want to say, people are looking for us. They just don't know they're looking for us until we open up our mouths and share with them who we are and what we have our hands on. So if you're here and you're new, don't leave. We've had people who've come to the table and stuck their toe in the water. And because they didn't make the money like they make in the traditional network marketing companies, they quit. And then, I had people call me all the time wanting me to do this, that, and the other, and to bring my team with me. And I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not leaving the platinum mine to go mine silver. So I'm here to stay. I found a home. I'm loving Atomy. I'm loving the products. I'm loving the people that I have the opportunity to work with. And I'm here for the long run. So thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for that. I love that you're not leaving the platinum mine. And it's true. A lot of network marketers do jump around. So when you find something that you, as the saying say, that you stick with it. So thank you for that, Ms. Mason. Now, you guys are seeing the screen, right? Hello?
Yes, I can see it.
So you
Yes.
guys can take a photo of that if you're on your phone or wherever it works for you. You can use this. I send this out a lot. And while you guys are taking that, Miss Florence answered that question. Oh, Miss Florence asked, what product for someone diagnosed with Crohn's? Hemoheme, spirulina, noni, pomegranate beauty, omega-3, vitamin, probiotic, what else to include? I think you got it all.
Amen. Lovely, may I say something?
Sure.
Yes, I just want to congratulate Mr. Mason on her new mastership. I think you got a new mastership?
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Yes, I want to congratulate you on that. And I
Diamond.
thank
Thank
you
you.
for
I'm
everything
sorry,
that you said.
Maria is diamond. Diamond.
Like, right.
Diamond.
I thought it was diamond.
Yeah.
Yes. And I just wanted to congratulate you for that. And also thank you for just, giving everyone some insight into your journey and how you did it. And one of the things that you said that really stuck out to me was finding like-minded people.
Yes.
Like-minded people. So I want to thank you for that. And congratulations on your achievement. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Yes, congratulations. And that is right. I've always said that. Find like-minded people. That is so true. Because then you're on one accord. And that's the best part of it. So yes.
Yes. If I may, Novelette,
Uh-huh.
thank you so much for congratulating Miss Mason, Maria. I have known Angeline Mason for what now? Like over 5 years, Miss Angie? And she's a remarkable leader. I can go on and on about her, but I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate you and to say how inspiring it was watching you walk down that stage. I was so emotional. I had tears in my eyes because if there's anybody who I thought would do this as quickly as you did, it's you. So congratulations. I know you are an inspiration to a lot of us, a lot of people there in the Atlanta area. I've never met her personally, but I know her. You know, it's like almost
Thank you
saying,
so much, Miss Valerie.
you are
You got
welcome. You are welcome. I was like
I
in
love you.
tears. Yes, 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 you are welcome. I love you more. So
Thank you, love.
yeah, I'm so proud of you. And I know many of us are proud of you. So we are just excited for you. And we lift you up. We lift you up in the spirit. Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Yes. Now, Miss Rose, you asked, can you show us how to use the option for the link? Nick covered that on Tuesday. That Tuesday morning is when we covered the back office. Nick covered it this Tuesday, and I think he touched on it last Tuesday. So I keep forgetting to get that YouTube link for you guys. It's posted on the YouTube, I think it's Momentum Morning YouTube channel. I just can't remember, and I keep forgetting to ask. And let me text him now while we're still here before we go. So I would have to get that link up and share. And I think there was one other question in the chat before we go. I think we covered everything else that's in the chat. So you guys got this, and then I wanted to share some before and after photos with the toothpaste. So let me go back into my email, so you guys can truly see that it works. So let me go back and share here. And this is great if we can get before and after photos from our customers as we share the product, then we can have them to share. See, this young lady here is showing the before here, and it's gone. This person is putting it on their toe. Up here, it's not that clear because I blew it up a little bigger. But you can still see the difference here, and you can see it's getting wider. This is only 6 days using it. So the products work. And then I did not post the video I shared this morning. Let me do that. So while I'm getting the video from this morning, if you guys have any other comments or anything you want to share before we go, that now is the time. Mr. Benjamin? Go ahead. You're very low. Yeah, turn your volume up. All right. Or coming closer to your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfectly.
All right, thank you, Miss Angie, so much. Yes, I appreciate her so much. She's the one who got me into this, and I follow her for life because I know she's a leader that's going somewhere, and that's how I got here. And so I love being around winners. And this is Atomy Momentum Morning. It's inspiring me as well with the leaders that come on and people around the world. I love being here, and I love sharing all these how you use the products. It just gives me more information of, okay, I could share this, But thank you, Miss Angie, and want to hear from you and do some more training. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Benjamin. I love you back.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Okay. So I just post the link for what I shared this morning, the video that was shared this morning. So you guys can grab that as well. Okay. All right. So great job today. I love the feedback this morning. Absolutely loved it. Let's see. Was there something else in the, oh, it's my link that I shared in the chat. Yep. So did everyone get that link before we go? Thank you, everyone, for opening up and sharing. And I love that testimony. What we did get that testimony recorded before, but I think you went a little bit more in depth this time. But thank you, guys. As you use the products, we will have the testimonies. So this is great. Thank you, Maria, for assisting. Thank you to everyone that participated this morning. I didn't even have to go into continuing the presentation from yesterday. Great feedback. So tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, we'll continue on that a bit and then go from there. Hi, everyone. My name is Laura and I'm new here. Oh, welcome. Miss Laura is new. Let's welcome her. I forgot to do that this morning. The feedback was so great. I forgot about that. So guys, could you unmute and welcome Miss Laura?
Welcome.
Welcome, Laura.
Miss Freedom brought her.
I'm fine with us.
And I would have loved to speak, but my voice. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, for your voice, Miss Freedom, you could also introduce her to the propolis spray that will help her with her throat. That's a great spray, everyone, especially now that the virus is going around. Everyone should have at least one bottle of that spray in their purse at all times.
Oh, yes. Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry. My voice is hoarse and I wanted to speak, but I sound terrible. But please tell me more about the spray.
Okay.
Please.
Let's go to the propolis spray. But my website is not opening. Okay, let me come out of it and go back in. Okay, here we go.
While you're looking for that, I did ask a question earlier that was supposed to be answered in regards to the compensation. Like, do we get paid? Do we have to level? What is I forget how I even questioned it. Do we have to
You have to have a certain amount of volume, left and right, beginning 300,000 on the left, 300,000 on your right.
Okay.
That's how you make your first paycheck, which is give or take $60, depending on where the US dollar is at the time. I think it's coming out to 50-something dollars now, 55 or whatever. I think that's what I got last Friday in my account. Let's go to the propolis spray. So you can go to YouTube and also look up the compensation.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, and I think, who else covers it? Nick covers it sometimes on Tuesday. So here's the propolis spray. You get 4 in here for $26. Is it 4? 3. So you get 3 for $26. And as I said, it's propolis. We already touched on that with the toothpaste, antibacterial, the whole anti-spectrum. If you do a lot of traveling by airplane, you most definitely want to have this. When you get on that plane, you want to spray it up your nostrils, spray your throat, spray the air if you want to, because nothing ever leaves that plane. If there's someone on there that sneezes and they have a virus, if you notice, you watch a movie or the airplane, the cruise ship, things like that, those bacteria. Guys, please mute your phone. Thank you. Okay. Or even years back, I walked into the ladies' room and I'm in there and I started to feel real strange all of a sudden. That was before Atomy. So I had my 2.5 pH water and I sprayed it up my nostril. We need to have something to spray because these buildings do not have windows where you can open where the fresh air comes in. The fresh air will kill that bacteria that's airborne, but these buildings are sealed. Nothing leaves. So this is where this product comes in. I feel that we should all have one of these in our purses, or men, have it on you in your pocket to use. And they're just showing you where it's made, as they're showing you here. It's great for little kids to have in their bag to take to school. because that virus is always going around in the school system. So it comes in handy. The information is on here, and you can also Google the benefits of propolis. There's lots and lots of benefits for this product. But that antibacterial property of it is why it works so well. It is going to kill bacteria. Spray it in the throat, spray it up your nostril. But as I said, if you do a lot of traveling, you want to have this. And just have it to protect you. You start to feel your throat start to tingle or whatever, spray. Just keep spraying. So I share this a lot with my customers as well. I actually have one lady that's getting ready to purchase it today. She's been my Hemoheme customer forever, and no matter how I try to get her to go on the website to look, she just buy Hemoheme and go. So I had that good conversation with her last week. And then I had to take the time to go over the different products with her because she's not going on there to look. And guess what? I mentioned the toothpaste and the propolis spray, and she's like, oh, I'll try that, because her dentist have her using, I forgot, oh, she's using Tums. And I said, oh, that's good. That's the best you know, but try the toothpaste. So she's going to finish out the Tums that she's got, and then she's going to try the toothpaste. But she is buying this propolis right now. She's buying the propolis spray, and I forgot something else that I mentioned to her that she's ordering today. So share this product. It is a great addition to have to protect yourself from the virus, along with Hemoheme and vitamin C and all those other wonderful products. So that's it there. So that's it for today. That's a wrap. So thank you everyone for coming out today. Let me stop sharing. Oh, 2 more in the chat. How would it be safe? It's natural. It's bee propolis, just like you get honey. It's made from the bee. It comes from the beehive. They use it to protect their hive from virus and bacteria. Yes, from any type of virus and bacteria breakout. So it's basically the consistency of, as you saw it on the screen, where it's shown the honeycomb. So there's nothing to worry about. Just like you're using the propolis to brush your teeth, it's going into your mouth. So it's very safe. Nothing to worry about. Propolis is in a lot of products on the market. You'd be surprised if you do your research. So there's no danger to it at all.
None whatsoever, if I may add, Novelet. I'm using the propolis spray mainly for when I'm in church. We sing a lot, and I spray it up in there, and before you know it, my voice is good to go. I also gave it to somebody who had who was hoarse. She used it within, I think it was like maybe 6 hours, and she goes, Valerie, my voice, my hoarseness is gone. So yes, that's just my quick testimony about the propolis spray. It is amazing. Use it, use it, use it. Thank you.
And when it comes to the products on here, guys, remember they are natural, plant-based, from nature. That's what God gave us. And in the infinite wisdom of these individuals that's making these products, they go out to nature, they get the product, and they bring it to us. These are safe compared to the products we're buying over the counter at the store, where they're loaded with toxicity. But we go ahead and we pick them up anyway. You know, the ones they're giving us for allergies that we're squirting up our nose, those things are not healthy. The health ramification from those products that we're spraying up, the whatever it is that we're using during allergy season, anything that is anti is against your immune system. So when we go to the doctor and they write us a prescription for these products, we take it, humbly take it, and we don't ask about the dangers to our health, but we take them and we use them. But those products have chemical compounds in them that is not good for the human body. And we take them and we use them all the time. And we never ask the question, what are the adverse reaction? I asked so many people that's taking all these prescription drugs. I said, did you ever read that long sheet of paper that's in there of the side effects? No, but they've been taking these prescriptions forever and they never read what it says may cause death, may cause heart attack, may cause a stroke, may cause blindness. Debt. These products here are natural. It's what God put on this planet Earth for us to use. They just found a way to encapsulate them or however they presented here to us. So we don't have to worry about all that. It's the other products we need to worry about that we're willingly taking without paying attention to what it's going to cause to our bodies 5 years down the line, 10, 15, 20 years. The longer we stay on those things, we see the outcome of exactly all the side effects that's listed on that paper. That diabetic medication tells you that you use it over a long period of time, it causes blindness. People lose body parts, but people continue to take them. And then as they get older, they're going blind. So we have to be careful about where when we buy the stuff out there, but these products here are healthy.
I also want to share just to piggyback off what you were saying about how, the creator has definitely given us so many things to help us naturally, and how, some of mankind have found these different gems hidden within nature. But there's a scripture, it's Proverbs 25:2. It says, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, and the glory of kings to investigate a matter." So,
Oh, we lost you there. You went out. Hello?
can you hear me? Can you
Not
hear
so-
me?
Yes, you're getting better. We heard the part,
Okay.
it's the glory of God.
Okay, it says Proverbs 25:2. When you guys get a chance, look it up in all the versions and just, whichever one speaks to you. But it says, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, and the glory of kings to investigate a matter." So we are to be like children. We are to humble ourselves as if though we know nothing, and we are to seek out things. It says, "Except you become like one of these, which is a child, you cannot enter into the kingdom." The wisdom that men have discovered, whether they use it for evil or good, they become like children. You act like you don't know anything. You ask a question, you seek and you shall find, and you'll get your answer. So that's why I was amazed about when you was talking about the toothpaste. If we go within and we listen to our intuitive nature, we listen to our body, your body will say, hey, like if you keep seeing something stand out at you at the grocery store, it might be some grapes. Your body is saying, well, I need what's inside of those grapes. But we got to pay attention. We got to focus. So I just want to share that scripture with you guys. And I yield my mic.
Yay, thank you. We love that scripture. Thank you for sharing. So guys, just use the product, experience the products for yourself. Try every single product on the website. And of course, you don't have to buy them all at once. This month you get some, next month, as Maria said, she set aside a budget for her supplement, for whatever she's gonna buy. Put a budget aside and experience all the products for yourself. That's the only way you're going to be able to share them with individuals. And then you're going to be so excited about them because you use them all instead of just sticking to just one or two or three. And then your customers go on the website and they say, hey, what about this? And you go, oh, I don't know. This is your business. You are the CEO of your own business. There's not a business owner out there that you walk in their store and you ask them about a product on the shelf and they can't tell you about it. They are able to tell you about every single product in their store. You go to the car dealership, they're able to tell you about every single brand of car that is in that dealership. It's the same thing you have here. Know your product. The only way you're going to know your product is by using your product. And guys, go to the website, You take a day. Oh, I'm gonna go through healthcare. I'm gonna go through beauty. I'm gonna go through living. I'm gonna go through the food. So you know what is on your website. It breaks my heart to see when I show products and people that have been in the company for months and months go, oh, I didn't know we have that. Know your products, guys. Even if you're not using it, know what is on your website. And then start using the products so you can talk about them. That's all. So, see you guys. Did I stop recording? I stopped recording.